Okay, hello Planet YouTube. So I thought I'd do a video today showcasing my quite small, compared to some people's Blu-ray movie collection. I'll give a brief description or opinion of each disc, saying whether I think that the Blu-ray version is that much better than DVD, if better at all, because that's not always the case. In some cases, in fact, I found some discs actually look better on DVD than Blu-ray. And my Blu-ray setup is pretty high quality. Got a 47-inch Full HD TV. I use a high quality LG Blu-ray player and very high quality gold connector HD leads. So they should look good, but that's not always the case. But as I said, we'll touch on that as I go, and I'll get straight on with it. So the first movie up is absolutely superb. It's Gravity. In my opinion, easily the best movie of the year. Looks stunning on Blu-ray, and of course you all know about Gravity. It was released in 3D at the cinema. I haven't got 3D capability, so just a normal version for me, but it still looks fantastic on Blu-ray. I don't need to say much about the film. You'll really pretty much know about the film. Of course, nominated for several Oscars and looks great on Blu-ray. So that's Gravity. That is well worth getting. Next up is a film I purchased recently. I did an unboxing for, and that's Ghost Shark. I bought this without watching it because it was so cheap, and it was 99 pence. If you've seen the unboxing, it was 99 pence, and yeah, really I bought it because it looked good. It's got a nice case, and I thought, well, Blu-ray for 99 pence, you can't really go wrong. I watched about an hour of the film. That's about as much as I could stand, really. I will get around to watching the end, but it's not great. It's meant to be along the lines of Sharknado, as I mentioned in the other video. Nowhere near as, well, I say good. Sharknado is obviously very corny, but it's good corny. Ghost Shark just tries too hard, and it's neither really. It's not funny, it's not corny, it's certainly not scary. The CGI isn't great, but as I said, it's only 99 pence, so no problem really. But that's Ghost Shark, and I haven't seen a DVD version, but I can't imagine the Blu-ray is that much better than the DVD would be. So that's Ghost Shark. So completely the opposite to Gravity. And next, another shark film, Jaws. Looks great on Blu-ray. Is an improvement on the DVD, especially of course the scenes in the ocean, of which there's a lot being filmed about a shark. Yeah, so that's really good. That's Jaws on Blu-ray, well worth getting, much better than the DVD version. And next up, a film called Sleep Tight. This was bought for me for an occasion by one of my stepkids, and it's well, it's interesting, it's gripping, it sort of keeps you interested right till the end. It's subtitles. As for the Blu-ray feature, you might as well get it on, if you want to watch this film, you might as well get it on DVD, because there's not much difference between DVD and Blu-ray, I wouldn't have thought. Most of it's set in an apartment block, so not much really to showcase a DVD movie, but it is worth watching. It says on the back, gruesomely creepy. It is pretty creepy, and as I said, it's quite suspenseful. So that's Sleep Tight. Next is Your Highness, which I've seen on TV, on DVD and Blu-ray, and yes, it does look better on Blu-ray. Natalie Portman's in it, so it's always a good thing. And yeah, it's a good film. It's funny, It's entertaining. I thought so anyways. As I said, it's one of my own personal opinions, but I thought that was a good film. And that's Your Highness, and as I said, it does look pretty good on Blu-ray. Next up, Day After Tomorrow. Now, obviously that's going to look good in high definition on Blu-ray, because of the scenery in it, and it does. It looks fantastic. My daughter bought me this for an occasion, and it looks absolutely superb. Highly recommended, and that's The Day After Tomorrow. Next, Transformers 3-movie collection. So Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, and Transformers Dark of the Moon. I haven't got the fourth one yet. It's only just come out literally a couple of days ago, but I haven't got that one yet. But these do look great on Blu-ray, as you would expect, again, because it's that type of film that's going to showcase that sort of format off, and they do look really, really good. So it's Transformers 3-movie collection, that one. Next up, still tin edition of Sweeney, Todd, the musical version starring Johnny Depp and Helena Bonham Carter. Yeah, good film if you like musicals. Very unusual to see Johnny Depp in a musical, but he pulls it off pretty well. And yeah, it looks good on Blu-ray. The scenes of old London are done really well. And yeah, it's a pretty good film, and it was quite good on Blu-ray. Next, Need for Speed. I'm a big fan of the Fast and Furious films, which I'm yet to have on Blu-ray. Hopefully I will have shortly, but I did buy this on Blu-ray when it came out, and it looks really good. It's better than I thought it was going to be, because it didn't really do that well, I don't think, at the box office, Need for Speed. But it looks really, really good on Blu-ray, and as I say, it's a good film. Obviously not in the class of the Fast and Furious films, but still a very, very good watch, and I really enjoyed that. So it's Need for Speed on Blu-ray. Next up, now me and my wife went to Spain last year, and there was a film on. We settled down for the night one night, and I bottled of wine in front of the TV, and this came on, The Invasion. It was in Spanish, but we followed it. But I thought, I want to watch that in English, because it seemed quite good. And so I came on, bought it on Blu-ray, and it is pretty good. Doesn't look much different. It looks like on the little portable Spanish TV we had in our room than on the 47-inch Full HD TV in Blu-ray. But it doesn't take away from the fact it's a pretty good film. But whether I'd recommend getting it on Blu-ray, not so sure. But yeah, so that's The Invasion. Next up, The Polar Express. I'm a big fan of Christmas, big fan of Christmas films. I love nothing better than sitting down in front of the TV with the kids watching a Christmas film, and The Polar Express on Blu-ray is just absolutely superb. It just looks fantastic. So much better than DVD. Pretty good film anyway. I like The Polar Express. I won't apologise for that. And yeah, it's a good film. Looks fantastic on Blu-ray. Highly recommended. And of course, only watch it to keep the kids happy. Okay, I'm lying. Next, Oblivion. Tom Cruise. Strange little case, this one. You can sort of change the picture around. Like this insert comes out, and you can sort of slot it, turn it around, slot it into the front, and have a different front cover if you want to. The only thing is, of course, that doesn't say Oblivion on it, whereas the actual front cover does. But that's just the case. The film itself looks fantastic, and it's a good film, Oblivion. Looks really good on Blu-ray. So on. Next up, the Spaghetti Western Trilogy. Of course, the Fistful of Dollars for a few dollars more, and The Good, the Bad and the Ugly. Clint Eastwood. 3 discs. Do they look better on Blu-ray? It's very difficult to get old films to look that much better. Obviously they are old, over 40 years old. But yeah, I mean, they're great films in no matter what format. So what can you say, really? There's spaghetti, you know, they're the spaghetti westerns. What can you say? Great films. Next up is another film that I watch just with the kids, of course. Rio. They do love this, I must admit. Looks good on Blu-ray, very colourful, very nice. Yeah, pretty good film. I haven't seen Rio 2, I think the kids have, but I haven't found time to watch that yet. But yeah, so it's Rio on Blu-ray. That is recommended. And next up is the Twilight Saga. Now my daughter was a big fan of these, and my stepdaughter, so I had no choice but to watch them. I thought, well, I might as well get them on Blu-ray because this was going quite cheap. I only paid £5 for this, for all 3 films. Well, not all 3, the first 3 films on Blu-ray. The 3 films, of course, being Twilight, New Moon and Eclipse, and I knew that without looking at the case. Maybe not. So yeah, that's Twilight on Blu-ray. It does look pretty good, and takes me on to Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 1. Again, looks pretty good on Blu-ray. And moving on, back to the Future Trilogy. Looked really good on Blu-ray. Of course, this was made in the early 80s, but I've done a really good job of transferring this onto Blu-ray, and looks absolutely stunning, especially the first one, which of course out of the 3 is the most important. The second one was good, third one bit of a non-event, but yeah, Back to the Future on Blu-ray is well worth getting. And next up, another box set, Jurassic Park, The Lost World and Jurassic Park 3. All look, again, very, very good on Blu-ray. They've transferred over to this format very, very well, and again, worth getting. So, Jurassic Park Trilogy. Next up, now, Harry Potter, The Deathly Hallows Part 1. The Harry Potter films look no different on Blu-ray than they do on DVD, which was very disappointing to me because I'm a big fan of these films. In fact, not only do they not look any different, if anything, DVD looks slightly clearer. I've no idea why that would be. But yeah, I mean, obviously, still great films to watch, but I was expecting them to be quite a lot better on Blu-ray visually, and they weren't. It's difficult to say whether they're worse or not. I mean, I was probably just disappointed that they wasn't that much better, but they're probably about the same as DVD, I'd say. So I don't know if it's worth, if you've already got them on DVD like I have, then upgrading to Blu-ray, because I couldn't see much of a difference. If you did, then let me know in the comments below, because I'm quite interested to know why there was not much different. And it's the same, same as this one, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Exactly the same as the last one, no different. Can't really say no more. And the first one as well, I've got the Philosopher's Stone. My daughter's actually bought that at the moment, but again, it was no different. So we move on to King Kong. The remake, of course, the latest version of King Kong with Jack Black in it. Looks pretty good on Blu-ray, decent film. If you're going to buy this now, you might as well get it on Blu-ray because it's pretty cheap anyway. So yeah, King Kong on Blu-ray. Next, another disappointment, Close Encounters